Hello and welcome to our map making videos using Dungeon Alchemist. In this video, we take you through the creation of a sewer map. As normal, Aconite starts out with a blank canvas. He selected the flat grasslands terrain, but could have easily picked any, as he is going to be changing it all. Instead of just one part of the sewer tunnel, Aconite is creating more of an underground hub, with rooms where people are staying and where certain illicit dealings are happening. In this video, I will talk you through how we used this map and also give you a few suggestions on how you could use it as well as a DM. D&D is known to have a vast underground connection with thieves, rogues, smugglers, etc. So what better map to have than the hideout of where some of these nefarious dealings take place? The water paths are key to this map, so Aconite needed to be careful plotting out and picking where the rooms go, and then how the water streams join up and interlink from one side of the map to the other. If you're using Dungeon Alchemist yourself, don't worry if you change your mind about a room or element of the map. You can simply remove it or build over it. Aconite removes the walls to gain a better top-down view of the map. He is wanting to change some of the terrain, so this way it makes it easier for him to work with. Aconite used the Edit Terrain tool to dig out the water channels. You can amend the amount of earth that you affect by adjusting the slider bar. If need be, you can go over an area multiple times to get the desired effect. Or, if you get rid of a little too much, you can always add the earth back by selecting the Raise Terrain button. Once this is done, the water is added. You can now see the sewer in its basic format. Aconite then picks the type of ground he wants. For this sewer, he keeps it simple, with a more natural looking stone. It is more realistic with a look that it's been dug out of the stone than to have a fancy marble flooring that the nobles would have. Now we have a uniformed look of the map, Aconite is ready to put the walls back in so they're all the same material. One thing to note, as new rooms are created, this will change the walls, floors and the contents. You may find that you prefer the look of the new items created. You will see much later in the video that Aconite goes back over correcting it so that all the walls are the same material. Everyone is different in their creation process. Sometimes it's easier to create the map and then change all the walls, flooring at the end so it's the same. Others may prefer to make the small adjustments along the way. It completely depends on your own preference. No secret sewer hideout is complete without its own prison cells. These could be used to hold those who have done the underground wrong. Or it might be that they have those who are being held for ransom waiting for their bounties to be paid. Some unsuspecting travelling party might be investigating wrongdoings in the local area and stumble across this hideout. The cells are perfect to keep an adventuring party locked up and busy for a time while they plan how to escape. It could even hold the body or person that they're searching for. Either way, in the sewers, no one can hear you scream. For Aconite's D&D campaign, the sewer is being used by the Underworld network. Currently, there are 3 factions, and one of them is trying to bring down a different one's economy by introducing a lot of highly addictive drugs. This sewer is one of the main hubs where this drug is being made. Then, runners take it out to the rest of the country using thieves' stashes. Feel free to use this map for any of your sewer-based interactions. You might choose to have a thieves' guild stationed here that was built on the ruins of an old abandoned alchemist factory. You might instead have your players explore the location and come across spiders, giant rats, or any type of creature not picky where it comes to setting up a home. Creatures that thrive in the areas that are dark and damp. Planks of wood are used so that the players and NPCs can move around the map. Depending on the types of monsters used in this map, they may become invaluable to the players on escaping. Rudimentary constructions of a couple of planks placed across a gap. However, these could be very old and decaying. The main room on this map is the Alchemist Laboratory, one where in our campaign the substances are being made. A number of items have been included automatically, and then Aconite has added more to give it the feeling he's looking for. Whilst Aconite used the large green tanks to be making the substances, you may choose to have something or someone sinister sat inside bubbling away. Either way, hopefully what's inside doesn't break out or is released by the players. There are many other tanks off to the side. Will you have your players come across multiple experiments that could have gone horribly wrong? If players search and poke around the room, they may find numerous items that are worth a pretty penny. They could also come across items that are going to make for a very bad day, if handled without extreme care. Aconite has made a room where guards will stay, one with beds, food, and packing crates used to transport the goods. The guards stationed here are to ensure the safekeeping of the location. Aconite has added a lot of personal little details to each of the rooms. Some things may not be easily seen on the top-down map, if at all. However, these are more for Aconite, so he is aware of what's in each of the rooms. Especially when the players decide to search them and pocket anything shiny or edible. Aconite built this room for the sole use of the mage or wizard. You may even have it for your Thieves Guild chief or head honcho. This room is much nicer than the other rooms. Unlike the normal cot bed the guards have been issued, this room has a luxurious 4-poster bed and carpets to keep its inhabitant comfortable. The whole room gives the feel that it's not from a decrepit underground sewer, but instead a beautiful manor. It's a clear sign of wealth and status designed to distinguish the type of person taking residence here. Aconite goes back over the walls to make sure that they are all the same, to give it that nice aesthetic feel. The doors are updated so that they're all of the same design on this map. Then, adding in a few more ramshackle crossings used to travel over the water. It's up to you how sturdy these are and if one might break. It's always fun to add in a secret area. The players may never stumble across it, but if they do, then having some nice little surprises waiting for them could be enjoyable. Aconite fills the secret passage with a few mushrooms, but also some webs and eggs that do not look to be normal spider size. Is Mummy or Daddy Spider lying in wait on the ceiling? Will they stick to just that area? Or will they venture out to see what all the noise is? Let's hope the players don't disturb them, otherwise it won't just be one wrapped up body down there. We have made this map and many more available to all of our Patreon supporters. If you would like access to them, please consider supporting us. The link is in the description below. You can also come and watch Aconite and myself live streaming on Twitch, Monday, Wednesday and Fridays from 7 PM UK time. Let us know which map is your favourite. It'll be really lovely to see you there. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button so we know you want more videos like this. Take care of yourselves, and may your dice rolls ever be in your favour.